Hello and welcome. Hello. And welcome back to our building series of my beautiful region here in this boreal map. I'm currently investigating how traffic is going in my region. I can tell that we have a busy city here. Maybe I have to do something about the busyness here. I'll try to analyze maybe where people are going. I think most of them are going to this place here, and also I saw some business going around here. This is the most crucial thing that I want to fix, because it's like it causes traffic, because there's a real big bottleneck here. So anyway, I'm gonna relay the traffic a little bit here. I think I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna deviate it more towards this this area here, so that it will be nicely in the middle of this road, so people can go like this and like that. But the majority of the people, no, it's actually quite 50-50. I think it's like 60-40, so it is actually not a bad idea. So let's do that and let's see how that will work out. We'll make a double laned deviation. Can make it go like make it to that's not what I want. I don't like it when it is too straight. At least the business will be going away from the freeway there. That's always a good thing. How does this look? Because there is no real traffic, it doesn't need to go like that. But I think if I put it too far like this, I'll get a problem in which yeah, I think I'll do this different. I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna extend this road all the way here for some future development of this city. Anyway, it's a good idea already to make this road, and then I'm gonna make this freeway connect to it. I think like this. I think that's the best way to go. So I'll create a double laned road, or I mean a big laned road. But first I'm gonna create my off ramp. I'm gonna do it like this. Maybe it's actually nice to make a roundabout here, because they'll have a premiere this city, the first roundabout in the region. I think I'll make a roundabout like that. Quite a big one, but that's alright, we have space here. So why not? Make a road that will go here, and if this will be too small, then I can always make it a 3-lane roundabout, but we'll see. I think this should be enough for now. So we'll make our freeway off ramp connect here. Hey, work with me. Yeah, it looks better than I was expecting. That's good. Can make some cool little parkish thing here. I'm not sure what, but I have a feeling this should be enough. So we'll we'll see how this will work out. If it isn't, then it's easy to increase capacity a little bit, but it should be a bit more than enough. It's fine. These people will have to go out of the region, and then they'll turn, and then they will exit here. So it could be probably busy here for a moment. Let's see how this is going. I'll make this 3-lane. No, but there's also just a busyness. It has to ride out a little bit. It should be alright. Otherwise I can always make it longer. Okay, well, we'll see how that will work out for now. Yeah, I think in this episode I'm gonna try to get a step closer to my 100k goal of inhabitants. We're at 50 now, a little bit more. We're making a nice profit. So I see that there's a huge demand for industry, but still there are a lack of workers, and it's, I don't understand how that can be. Maybe I have to create another neighborhood for this little city. I think we'll try to do that. I have to take a look. Could expand this neighborhood a little bit, but I think it's already at its maximum. Yeah, it already solved itself, the problem. It's nicely working out, this roundabout, which is cool. I'm also playing with the thought to remove this road, and that will also make a ramp here, because it's all on pillars anyway, so it's really easy to make a road. So why one? Let's just do it. Why not? So yeah, like this. And then we'll create it like that. Then we can remove this bad boy. It's not necessary anymore. I think this is gonna work really nice. It's gonna work out really nice. I'll make some trees and stuff here. Make it cute. At least better, a little bit nicer than it is. With some different trees in the middle. But yeah, it's hard to see anyway what's happening. It's quite dark. Do we have taller trees that we can use? Like realistic ones, not things that you only see in Italy. It looks funny, I think. Some more. Oh, I have a move it tool, so I could move things around. Comes in handy now. Well, I'm not a real big nitpicker in these things, but I just want to have it a little bit more organized, because it is a parkish roundabout with nice trees and everything going on. But it doesn't have to be some symmetrical. I'm not a big fan of symmetrical. I mean, not in this case. A little bit like this maybe. Looks quite adorable. I'm really happy how this roundabout is working out here. I probably will have to make some more in the future. I can go ahead and create a neighborhood here. But I want to analyze stuff first. Here there are some workers that this place needs workers. how are the other industrial terrains doing? Here there's no demand for workers. This industrial terrain that I created here is also doing quite well with 1 or 2 workers that they need. And then we have this place. It is sufficient in workers, I think. So we only need some more workers for this terrain, industrial terrain, and I think there's a really low unemployment rate probably in our little place. Only 4%. Yeah, it's quite low. I wish it was like that in real life. Well, anyway, what's happening here? There's no power or something. That's not good, because then this little... It's luckily that I built a second power grid going to this place, because the thunderstorm had its way with this grid structure, power grid. So, okay. Wow, there's a huge demand for everything except residential. So it will take a while for us to reach our goal of 100,000, I think. Well, my goal was to make a neighborhood here. I think we can make one here. Not too big, not too small, so let's see how it will work out. I don't want to touch this road too much. But, I'm actually not gonna to do anything with that. But here I can just play around a little bit. It's also gonna be quite a high density neighborhood. So when it's the high density, I prefer to make it quite grid-like. Hey, what are you doing? It's like today the roads are not working with me or something. What is going on? I just want to have a simple road layout like this. I think I'm gonna make this also a bigger road for in the future, because it could be that this road will get busier and busier. And if I build a new neighborhood here, then I'm gonna screw myself later if when it will build towards this road. Then I cannot do anything. Then I have to delete buildings, and I find that a little bit. It's not necessary, I think, but it will demand some rearranging of stuff for sure. This is also just a double lane road still. Yeah, I think this is better. Alright, and I'm gonna connect stuff up here. Just a road like that. It can connect a little bit more playful like that. Maybe like this, and then to have a road going like... I'd like to have it more in the middle of this road here. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna connect it here. Just gonna make another road going like that. And I'm gonna remove the power grid here. It's still connected, or it isn't actually, so I think I'll make a temporary, or I'm gonna make an alternative this is probably temporary because this looks quite ugly, but I don't want this city to have a power shortage. We cannot have that. So then we'll start building our stuff, and I don't think I'll build here, but I will build here and here. It's gonna look like a little bit of it's interesting on the hills. I like it when there's like some little bit of play in the heights. Other people will say, hey, this is badly planned, but we're in a computer game and it's possible. So because I'm from the Netherlands myself, and it's flat like a pancake, everything. So I like it when it's a little bit more, there's some play to it. Didn't want to build here, but I'm still gonna do it because it's not actually on this. Um, it's not on this roundabout. It's connected to this side. It also doesn't make sense to. But I'm gonna make a park here, and this is not for people to be at. It's more of a real roundabout for just cars. No need for people there. I'm gonna make a park. Some school it would also be a nice idea probably. Maybe I will build a school here. But there's no place for it anymore. Yeah, it's centralized in the. I think that's nice. I'm gonna make some walking path from the school going to this coastal area, but I hope it will not screw up my layout too much. Well, that's alright. We don't need to make anything here. Or here. This one is also. Maybe later some shop. Maybe I'll make a little shop here. Okay, maybe some playground for the kids to play. Well, I'll just move this playground. Maybe some actual park as well. A small park. Can create one here. To cheer up people. And I'm gonna place a lot of little trees to make it a real different part of the city. People like trees, I like trees. Maybe a few of these just to make it a little bit stand out. Can place a few here as well. Maybe here, here. Also, this densely populated place, we can put some decorational trees. Make them a little bit less grumpy. Gonna make some parks in the. How do you call them again? There's a name for it, but it's like urban parks, basically. I think it looks quite alright. It's nice. Okay, let's see. We have to get some piping. And how's the police doing? It's a little bit far away from the police station. I think it's time for this place to get a bigger police station, like an actual headquarters. If we would create one here, will this cover everything? I believe so. First I'll remove the old one. Let's see how it goes. If I put it here, it will cover the whole city. Yeah, I think that's a nice place, a nice spot. If I'll be in the mood to build here, then it will also cover that, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna build some offices here. There could be quite a demand for offices, so it's quite a nice location. Like this. Don't want to have anything going on there. To make some trees here. People will enjoy the. So like this. Well, let's see. How is the hospital? There's one. There's one clinic, and it seems to be enough. if this they already have a hospital, and I think I'm gonna give this city also a hospital. The medical clinic will be upgraded to a hospital. Maybe a new location so that I don't have to break open everything. Also, I have some other interesting looking hospitals. You could actually, yeah, just to try it out. It goes over the, but I don't want to put it there. Like this building a bit better for this area. It's, yeah, it's nice, like a nice location for the city. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's create more space by deleting the off-ramps here and leading them towards here. Maybe some bus line can go there, yeah. And for the people in this city, it's acting a little bit weird. It seems like it doesn't know which path it wants to take. Let's create just one in front of the hospital and another one. Then we'll make the bus go like this. I think that should be. Hey. Okay, it should go like this then, and this one should go like that. Yeah. Perfetto. Perfect. Maybe we should give it another bus stop. Going like this. For this part of the industrial terrain. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this will play out. There's actually not so much demand for. There's a huge demand for industrial. We can make an extra industrial train here with an accompanying with a harbor maybe. But you need to have enough people to accommodate it, because otherwise you'll have a problem. And also, when I'm gonna make a off and on ramp here, it will relieve pressure on this area. So this one will be more of the residential off and on ramp for the city, and this one in the future would be an industrial off ramp meant more for the industrial train. Yeah, this is not really. I didn't place water yet. Actually, it feels more like SimCity because you have to place these water pipes. Well, anyway, they have water. I could create some more offices here, actually. I think I'll do that. Because I think there's a demand for offices, probably. I don't like how it doesn't tell you so much. It's like for industry and offices. Yeah, well, so is it for both or is it actually just industry? You would think that, yeah, industry and offices, that it's for both, but I would like to see a graph nonetheless, because it annoys me a little bit. They don't have energy. I can almost just delete this already. If everything is connected here, then this ugly power line can go. There's no need for it anymore now, obviously. Excuse me. So this is the self-sustaining. Oh, I see that it's not doing so great. You have a lot of abandoned stuff here. Let's see, there are dead people. Let's see if there's enough death care here, and I'm afraid there isn't. So I'll give them a. No, they should also get on an off ramp here in the future. I'm gonna give them a crematory. a graveyard. I like to put graveyards in a peaceful place, like at the water. It's nice, I think. It also doesn't have a police. Or does it? Yeah, it does have a police office. Okay, there's a water demand lacking. Let's see, sewage treatment and water. We need them both. I don't have to do anything, it's a little bit of a lazy thing, but it looks okay. Just a click and it fixes it. I'll make some water. You can also get some water gathering stations, maybe on this side. We'll delete these two, because they're now in the way a little bit of city development. So, it was nice. Thank you for your services, and good luck. Okay, I'm gonna connect it like that. I'm also not happy with this location. I'm gonna put them somewhere here. I don't like it. So maybe I'll build some high-rise island, some, I don't know, some Hong Kong-ish thing here. I don't know. So let's put them further away from the city, village. Maybe I can put them. I'll make this Garland the water collecting powerhouse. Then it also has a little function going. But not in this place, it's ugly. Can put them here. It should be alright for now. Even I really find these things unrealistic looking and ugly, like ugly, like really ugly. But they're really necessary. We'll create some dirt road going to them just for my own sanity, to make it look a little bit more like there's a purpose. And I think also when they catch fire, the fire trucks are easier to reach them probably. If this place has a fire, they don't, do they? They do have a fire truck, fire station. I mean. Okay, let's play again. Let's continue. Well, there should be enough water. Yeah, and the sewage treatment is, maybe we'll have one more somewhere else. I think this place can also use a sewage treatment. Since they're so clean, I'm not so worried about the location that much. But on the other hand, it's nice to have them away from civilization. There's a little stream that will go this way. Just for fun. Yeah, I'll put it here. It's not the prettiest, because I want to make a harbor or something here later on, and then it will be in the way a little bit. How's the traffic situation now? Things have improved a lot here, that's for sure. This road is still extremely busy. I think it's about time already to create another off-ramp here for the industrial train, like I promised, which will connect the industrial train with the freeway, and then maybe also make an expansion. I'm not too crazy about these train lines like this. Maybe I'm gonna build a tunnel because I have more than enough budget for it, which is an unlimited budget. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna extend this industrial terrain towards the freeway more. Train. So let's go like this. Where did the train track end? Here. Going to create it like this. And then this part will also dive underneath the soil. I don't like it. I want to have it dive way earlier than that. Going underground much quicker, like this, and then connect it up like that, and then to already deviate it like that, going like this. It's like this, like this. It's like that, like that. And I can always expand it a little bit more if there's some issue here with capacity. It should be alright for now. Alright, so I'm gonna make an off and on ramp from this place. This is gonna be the industrial off ramp, like I said. I think I'm gonna make quite a high capacity off ramp. Just better be safe than sorry. Can always tune it down a little bit if I want to. Actually, we'll make a tunnel here as well, because this railroad is also starting to bother me a little bit. Let me delete it first. That went up way too quick. It has to go up way later than that. Oh, this is not. This isn't what should happen. This is alright. Let's see what we'll do here. I already created a hospital here, or police headquarters. I'm just thinking how to connect it up. I think I'm gonna sacrifice some companies. There's just no other way, because I don't want to make a new road here. It's like too much of it. Or maybe no, because it's exactly on the. It's actually on the bad spot. I planned it a little bit bad, so I think I'm just gonna extend the road like this, make it bigger. We're talking about the biggest possible. Oh, I feel like I'm butchering things here. But yeah, it's a necessary evil in this in this situation. I'll remove this for now. And now it's nice that you can just move this stuff around instead of having an actual garbage dump yard. Doesn't say. This line just goes away again, but looks like it's off by a millimeter. Sometimes I have these in some moments I'm really don't care about precision, but in other moments I'm not always consequent. Well, for now I'm going to create some simple off-ramp. This should be enough, a double laned off-ramp like that. I think a single laned on-ramp would be enough already, because I don't think there's so much going on to this side of the... But we'll see, because civilization is on the other side of the map. So anyway, and then of course I'm gonna ban all trucks from going on this road, which I'm gonna do now. This is our industrial area. It's actually a little bit. This should also be industrial area. Probably this area will be too. It's so hard to tell because it's, I don't know, it's tripping me up here. But it should be like that a little bit. And this is residential. Make it a little bit more like that. This part is also residential. Doesn't matter so much. It matters, but not if there's the water is being touched or not. I'm gonna ban. Can I say? Can I do it like this? Ban. No, I'm just gonna. Yeah. You should be able to do it like this too, instead of going to the mod. Ban. Heavy traffic ban. There you have it. So this part, it's not allowed to. That the trucks will go like this anymore. They have to take this exit, which I'm really happy about. I don't think I need any roundabouts here. If I do, I can always create it, but I don't think it's necessary that much. Create some roads towards this place. It should be more than enough, a double lane road like that. And if it's not, then we can always expand on it without breaking down too many buildings. In the future, probably this will all be double laned. I think I'm gonna create something like that already. I just don't like the structure here. It's a little bit messy. And I don't mean Lionel Messi. The fire station is also at a really awkward location. Could create it there, or here, for that matter. Because this is anyway for the. Oh, they didn't build here yet. Yeah, but nobody wants to live next to a fire station, so I'm gonna put it there. Then I'm gonna play around with this area. It's a home improvement center, alright. It's still gonna be a 2-lane road, but it's a strategic decision a little bit. It's gonna go like that, that. Then we have this thing here. What was this? A crematory. I'll put it temporarily. It can be put there maybe. I'm gonna delete. Crazy about. I want this to connect more directly to each other. No, bye crematory for now. I'll create a direct connection flowing like this. And that should be more than possible to realize. Yeah, that looks quite okay. It looks nice. That looks beautiful, actually. I wanna have a better connection going to this place. I think for now I'm gonna just make a 2-lane connection. If I need to change it up again, then I'll change it up. Because this is a low density neighborhood anyway, I don't expect a lot of cars going like that. And then we have the old center. It will connect up. It's also not that big and busy, so I think I'd still want to have a crossing, even though I said it's not the best thing for safety, but in this circumstance I want to have it like this. It's just more efficient in the usage of space. I can make an apartment building there actually, because I like to replace old buildings that had to be torn down with apartment buildings. It gives a nice contrast into the area. Alright, I can make another harbor here. Oh, what the hell? What happened here? That doesn't look great. I'll fix it. Sometimes City Skylines does these weird things. Ah, it does it again. Darn it. City Skylines, what are you doing? You're drunk. Hey, what you mean? Okay, maybe I'll have to let it start from here or something. Yeah, this seemed to work. This did the trick. I hate this little bend there. It makes me feel drunk. I like it when it is flowing. It has to flow. Nice curves at least. Okay, can we create an actual harbor here? Cargo train, transportation. This cargo hub is a nice idea. Oh, I can still make one, but only here I can still. It's actually quite close. Almost, I was almost not able to create a harbor. Train is a little bit. I find it so weird how it connects to the. I'll just make it go around, I think. But how it connects, like you have to make a bridge over the water to connect to this thing, and it's annoying. I think I'm not gonna make a harbor connected with a railroad system. I'm just gonna make a plain harbor, a normal one. Cargo hub, cargo harbor. I think I'll create 2 of them for compensation. This should be good. Actually, don't want this road to bother too much the traffic going from these 2 harbors, so I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. go like that. I'm gonna build here as well. And this part. Just for future expansion, but yeah, I think it's safe to say that we'll not expand much further than this. Maybe we will, but it's like there's not so much space, and this is ugly fog that you always have at the edges. So I don't want it to be there. Can create some extra place here. I don't want them all to connect up. This area, if they really need to go here, they could drive around. It's okay. Otherwise, you'll get all kinds of illegal traffic going from here to there. It's better that they use the main structure, the main infrastructure, than instead of going through this place. Alright, I told that I wanted to make it here as well. This is going to be like a quick route to this area here, to the whole structure, to the whole. I think I can make one connection here because it's also connecting here as well. And it goes like this, goes like that, goes like this. I'll make this more of a efficient structure. Connect here and here. I think this is not sufficient. I'm gonna create some double lane here. I'm wondering how many cars will go like that. I don't think I even want them to be able, otherwise trucks, they will go from here to there, and it's, I just don't want them to do that. Okay, so everything will land up, it will go here. So it will be a little bit busy, but it should be alright. I'm still not completely sure of myself. First I'm gonna gonna do things different. I'll experiment a little bit. I'm gonna make a one-way road like this and one-way road like that, and I want to see if that is sufficient for this area or not. So let's make a one-way lane road like that and a one-way road like that. I want to see if this is sufficient or not. If this will work. Just a little experimentation. So I'm gonna create some roads. For me it's also like playing around a little bit to find the best, how the game reacts to different structures and stuff. So I'm gonna create some industry here. And also some commercial. I can actually make some commercial buildings going like that. Then is industry behind there, so bordering of the terrain. This will be don't want to bother the road here too much. It's going to be quite a quick entrance road to the rest of this industrial terrain. If it's being held up by all kinds of traffic, it's not good. Maybe I'll give this some kind of leisure specialization. Can also be interesting. Ah, the hell with it, I can do this. So, I'm gonna color this up. This should work like, this should go fine, yeah. I'm gonna place some parks, because yeah, the industrial trains also like parks, so. Park with trees, they're all too big. Playground, let our children play there, why not? Why the hell not? A small park, they say. Dog park. People can walk their dogs in the middle of industrial terrain. Let's make some Zen parks. I adore these parks. They're so adorable. One here. How many do we have? One like that. Should be more than enough. Maybe a police station. Let's see how this is going. Do we need police? I'm gonna relocate the police station anyway, because it seems like it's not the best location anymore for this. If I put it here, it will still cover the whole city. Yeah, so, well, at least most of it. Next to the garbage disposal. Nice and cozy, but I'm gonna relocate the garbage disposal. I don't want people and cars to enter the city and they say, "Hey, there's a garbage disposal." Bah, it's like, it's not so. We'll hide it away a little bit, all the way there. Even though they don't give so much trouble. And maybe I want to be consistent to not build anything on this side yet. I'm not sure what I want to do, so I think I'll put the police station like this for now. And how is the fire going? Do we need some extra fire protection? Well, this neighborhood surely does need it. These little things, they don't suffice. This is good for the. Nah, it's also too small. I'm gonna make two actual normal size fire stations. One will go here for the residential area, and one will go here for the industrial area. This should be more than enough, and there's one here as well. We don't need this one as well. There's some holes I can fill up. What is going on here? No power. I think just to be sure I'll create an extra. Okay, there's not enough power basically, so I can create some really interesting geothermal power plant. Gives 80 megawatts, 640, 160. Oh, we can make a nuclear power plant at the edge of the map if something happens. Actually, I don't have disasters on anyway. Why not? We can actually, I don't know, we can also put it away. Maybe the Hicktown can have a nuclear. It's starting to look more like Springfield here. Yeah, I'm gonna make one here. Why not? The Hicktown gets the nuclear plant. Perfect. Let's see how it is growing. Let's see how things are going here. Power will it will connect by itself. So schools. How many schools do we have here? Maybe one additional one on this side instead of this fire station. Yeah. Maybe another high school. Maybe next to this cannot put it here, cannot put it here. Yeah, high school can be put there because we have a bus stop here and can also accommodate the children. Here they have to cross the road, and I'm not so keen about that. So there are actually 3 high schools now here, but this is like, I consider this to be like one big high school. High school availability is still poor. Well, I think our Christianstad can have a high school as well. Think about the location. Maybe it would be nice to have it close to this. Like that. I think that's really great. Children can. This is yeah. This works for me. Children can take this thing here. And there's a bus stop that we can create as well. Still have to check the bus lines, bus stops performances, but as long as they do their thing and they help out, I think that's the important thing. How's our park doing? It's a 2-star park. How many visitors do we get? Wow, that's quite a lot actually, 2,000, 2,500. It's cool, that gives the reason to have a tourist district here as well, and also to have this dock here. So we were working on this city here. Industry has plummeted a little bit, the demand. Just to help out stuff a little bit, I think I'll make a little power line here. Just temporarily. Because it's just, otherwise maybe, yeah, this will work better. Need some plumbing here. I'm thinking about creating a neighborhood that will lie around this road here. It will be connected like that. So yeah, I think that would be a smart idea, especially with the proximity close to this industrial terrain. I think it's gonna be a really nice match. Maybe some office park here, but I'm not completely sure yet. I don't know. The traffic flow is really nice now in the city. A lot of pressure has been relieved by this new on and off ramp. This exit to the from the highway. Really pleased about it. So now this neighborhood is finished, I believe. No, it's not. It's just not filled up properly. Here I can build something still. Let's see. I don't want to build something there. I think I'm gonna create a road like this. Excuse me, but just find it. I want to have a little bit more efficiency in this neighborhood, so we can create some. I don't want to have houses on this side, only on this side. Well, actually, we can create houses like this too, because it will be oriented on this side of the road, so that's good. I wonder if actually people are actually walking here. I don't think so. It's not really meant for people to walk. Let's see how it has 11,000 inhabitants now. It's still growing, obviously. it's really this is really starting to become the industrial city. Maybe later on I'm gonna make this Torstand center, and I'm gonna give it some different housing properties, some different theme, as well as Anaheim's area. But I just don't like calculating things like how big is Anaheim. I have to add the center with the rest of the city. I'm not so crazy about giving different district, unless it's really big, that cities get really big, that you give them distinct districts. I'm just not so crazy about it. Well, anyway, we're now at 72,000 inhabitants, so things grew quite substantially this time. For 11,000, so demand isn't that great here. Fire protection is also not that great. Oh, I would love actually to, in the future, to make some apartments here, you know, to give it a new destination. But for now it's still gonna be industrial, which is this is a fire station or a fire station. Yeah, that's too small. I'm gonna make this a big ass fire station. So this should give a lot better coverage. So let's see what kind of other traffic problems are happening in our city, in different cities. Well, I really fixed up Torstad nicely. But this road is also starting to get really busy. I would like them to not use that road so much as they do. But actually, it's probably, I think let's see what happens if I create an on and off ramp and exit for this city here. If that will relieve the pressure on the rest of the region. So let's create some, create like some future-proof road here that I can expand on if I wish. I can create a little bit more. It's just, then maybe I'll make a deviation like that. I can do it already. Then I have to move this garbage disposal facility. I'll create it on this side. I don't care about this power line that much now. Let's do it like this. A little bit, I would like to have the connection a little bit more 90 degrees. Like so. And just some future-proof stuff here as well. And for now I can do it like this as well, just that it, maybe like this, yeah. And this should be more than enough for now. Okay, let's connect it up. I don't expect big traffic intensities here, so I think I can get away with just one off and on ramp, one lane off and on ramp. There's one way to find out. So like that, and then we'll go like this, connect it up again. Just to avoid having to rebuild the power line. this, and then like this. If things, if it's needed, then we can always change up the situation. But I think this should be fine for a long time for this place. And we're not gonna allow any traffic to go through Blastot as well. So that, I mean, no, what's the word that I'm looking for? No traffic, no heavy traffic ban is already applying here, so that's great. So we'll not have any workers going from Torstad to Fischheim and vice versa. I think something's burning down here actually. Well, more than just one thing. I think that is a sign to improve stuff here. Anyway, I created that road. And then I'm gonna check out this here, what's going on. It just doesn't suffice. We need a bigger fire office or fire station. This firehouse, and this is a fire station, so that is the difference in terminology. This should be more than enough, I would reckon. Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's see if this improves the situation here in Blastot. Because I'm hoping that this road will be relieved a little bit now. But it seems like there's a lot of traffic that goes from one place to another. What I can do is to ban certain types of traffic on this road, like garbage trucks and things. So let's see what I can do here. We won't allow any emergency vehicles, no trash collecting vehicles, no trucks. We do allow taxis and we do allow buses and normal cars. Let's see how this will go about. But it should already be a little bit less busy here. And yes, it seems to be the case. Oh, I see there's a little hold up here going on. Give them a little bit more space to do their stuff. I think I'm gonna create some little roundabout here. That's about really, that's a nice idea. We'll do a 2-lane roundabout. Oh, this looks crooked. I'm gonna do an alternative technique. The pros, they use this, I believe, like this, and then like that, and then like this, and then like that. This is the pro way to create roundabouts that will be perfectly symmetrical. It's not that I care about it so much, but I think in this case it's oh crap. In this case it's a good idea. Otherwise it will look like dog shit. Excuse my French. Merde du chien. Why is this acting up like that? So turn it around. Okay, and then connect it. This was connected. This isn't connected yet. it's not completely the way I like it. I noticed that I'm starting to get more and more picky further I'm going into this project with this region. I'm starting to get more and more perfectionistic. I think I can use the move it tool for this. Let's see how this will, yeah, I don't care what's new in this tool. Like this, and then create a little bit like this. That looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna remove this ugly little central road that nobody should use. Yeah, this is also working out nice. This is working really well. This is great. A little bit. I think this will iron out a little bit. Then we have this issue here, but I'm gonna deal with that for another episode. We also have still some fire issues here. Maybe this was still old from the last before I placed the new superior fire station. It's really busy here. I don't like how this is going at all, but time has run out a little bit, so I'm gonna make a little tour through my my region, and then we'll call it quits for today. Our dark boreal region, but it's atmospheric for sure, and it's starting to look more and more realistic. I'm using I'm applying more and more mods and things to our region, things that I find useful, like a traffic mod and also the color correction mod. And trust me, the normal colors are even darker or even more hazy than this, so the mod didn't do anything. Oh, this is really like a really tight angle. Actually, I think this I should change in a later episode. Well, here we're at what is this again? This is blast dot. Looks nice here from the sky. It's nicely future proof. Can expand on this area here later on. The roundabout is doing its job really nicely. We didn't do anything with Fishheim, I believe this is. Yeah. And then here we have Otterheim. We also didn't do so much here, but it still developed a little bit here. The hotels and everything here are working really nice. Lots of tourists that are enjoying themselves. Well, maybe I should make a little road going to this park. Then tourists from this place could go there. But that's for another time. And the capital we also didn't do anything with, almost. Well, basically nothing. It's still looking quite sound here. This looks a little bit like in Malaysia, but whatever. In Kuala Lumpur or something. These twin towers. It looks interesting, but for a city with 17,000 inhabitants, I don't know. It's a little bit over the top, I think. But I like over the top, so that's our Hicktown is also. Oh my god. The traffic here is starting to get crazy. Oh my god, I didn't notice this. Wow. Well, this will be for another episode. So guys, I'll leave you to it, and if you like this stuff, then you know where to like and to subscribe. So I'll see you at the next episode then, and take care. Bye bye.